If your garlic harvest never seems to match the giant bulbs you see in gardening photos, the problem may start on planting day. Many gardeners unknowingly make one simple mistake that limits bulb size months before harvest even begins. The surprising part is that spending more money on fertilizer usually doesn't fix it. Research and experienced growers point to a much simpler approach. Stay with me, because one small change in how you plant garlic could make a dramatic difference in the bulbs you pull from the soil. And if you are not subscribed to Smart Gardening yet, do that now, and give this video a like so more gardeners can find it. Many gardeners assume garlic size is determined mainly by the variety they grow. Variety certainly matters, but it is often not the reason bulbs stay small. In fact, two gardeners can plant the exact same garlic variety and harvest dramatically different results simply because of a few planting decisions made on the first day. One of the biggest problems starts underground, where most gardeners never look. Garlic develops its future bulb size based on how well the root system establishes during the early stages of growth. When roots struggle because of compacted soil, poor spacing, or incorrect planting depth, the plant spends valuable energy overcoming stress instead of storing resources for a large bulb later in the season. Another common mistake is treating all cloves as equal. Many gardeners separate a bulb and plant every clove, including the smallest ones. What many don't realize is that larger cloves generally contain more stored energy, giving young plants a stronger start from the moment growth begins. There's also a timing factor that catches many gardeners by surprise. Garlic follows a natural growth cycle that depends on cool temperatures and day length changes. If that cycle is disrupted, bulb development can be limited even when the foliage appears healthy. And before planting, depth, spacing, or timing can help. There's one overlooked factor that determines whether garlic roots can fully expand in the first place. Understanding that factor is where the science becomes especially interesting. The foundation of large garlic bulbs begins with the soil. University extension research and commercial grower experience consistently show that garlic performs best in loose, well-drained soil that allows roots to spread easily. Garlic roots are not particularly aggressive. When they encounter compacted ground, they cannot explore as much soil for water and nutrients, and that limitation can affect bulb size months later. This is why many successful growers focus on soil structure before they think about fertilizer. A bed amended with mature compost often improves soil texture, increases pore space, and helps roots move through the soil more efficiently. The goal is not to create excessively rich soil. In fact, too much nitrogen can encourage lush leaf growth while reducing the plant's focus on bulb development later in the season. Researchers have also observed a strong connection between early root establishment and final bulb size. Garlic plants that develop healthy root systems during cool weather are generally better prepared when spring growth accelerates. That early advantage often carries all the way through harvest. Now here is where many gardeners miss an opportunity. Even with excellent soil, one planting detail can still limit bulb size before the clove ever begins growing. It costs absolutely nothing to correct, takes only a few extra seconds per clove, and may have a bigger impact than many gardeners realize. That planting detail is clove selection and placement. When you break apart a garlic bulb, resist the temptation to plant every clove. The largest, healthiest cloves are usually the best candidates for producing the largest bulbs. Smaller cloves can still grow garlic, but they often start with fewer stored reserves. Think of each clove as a battery. The more energy it contains, the stronger the plant's early development can be. Once you've selected your cloves, pay attention to orientation. The pointed end should face upward, while the flatter root plate sits at the bottom. Garlic can sometimes correct itself if planted upside down, but doing so forces the emerging shoot to redirect its growth. That extra effort uses energy that could otherwise support root establishment and bulb formation. Spacing is equally important. Crowded garlic plants compete for sunlight, water, nutrients, and root space. Many experienced growers leave enough room between plants so that each bulb can expand without pressure from its neighbors. A little extra spacing often produces fewer, but noticeably larger bulbs, which is exactly what many home gardeners want. Planting depth also matters more than people realize. Too shallow, and cloves may experience temperature fluctuations and root disturbance. Too deep, and emergence can be slower than necessary. Finding the proper depth creates a stable environment for strong, early growth. But even perfectly planted garlic can underperform if one common watering mistake occurs during the most important stage of bulb development. As garlic moves from producing leaves to forming bulbs, consistent moisture becomes extremely important. This is where many gardeners unknowingly reduce their harvest potential. Garlic does not like constantly soggy soil, but also struggles when the soil repeatedly swings between very dry and very wet conditions. When moisture becomes inconsistent, the plant experiences stress. Instead of focusing its energy on enlarging the bulb, it must devote resources to survival. Research on bulb crops has shown that steady growing conditions generally produce better yields than cycles of drought followed by heavy watering. A common mistake is waiting until garlic leaves begin to droop before watering. By that point, the plant may already have experienced stress that affects bulb development. The goal is to maintain evenly moist soil, especially during active spring growth when bulbs are beginning to size up underground. Mulch can help here, but moderation is important. A light layer of clean organic mulch can reduce moisture loss and suppress weeds that compete with garlic for resources. However, excessively thick mulch in poorly drained soil may trap too much moisture around the plants. Weeds deserve special attention because even small weeds compete for water, nutrients, and sunlight. Garlic is not an especially aggressive competitor, so a clean planting bed often translates into better bulb growth later. Now, there's another stage that many gardeners overlook entirely. It happens above ground, looks harmless at first, and can quietly steal energy from a bulb just weeks before harvest. That stage is the appearance of the garlic scape on hardneck varieties. A scape is the curly flower stalk that emerges from the center of the plant. Many gardeners leave it in place because it looks interesting, but doing so can reduce the amount of energy directed into bulb enlargement. As the plant begins producing a flower stalk, some of its resources are diverted toward reproduction. By removing the scape while it is still young and tender, growers encourage the plant to continue investing more energy into bulb underground. This is one reason commercial garlic growers routinely monitor their crops during late spring and early summer. Timing matters, though. The best time to remove a scape is usually after it has formed a curl, but before it becomes tough and fully elongated. A simple cut or snap is often all that is needed. As a bonus, scapes are edible and can be used in a variety of kitchen recipes. Another mistake gardeners make during this period is applying additional nitrogen fertilizer in hopes of creating larger bulbs. At this stage, excessive nitrogen often encourages more leaf growth rather than the bulb expansion gardeners are trying to achieve. Healthy foliage is important, but once bulb formation is underway, balance becomes more important than pushing rapid top growth. The good news is that when proper planting, spacing, moisture management, and scape removal all work together, the signs of success become visible well before harvest. In fact, your garlic plants will often tell you exactly how the bulbs are developing if you know what to look for. As garlic bulbs begin to size up underground, the plant sends subtle signals above the soil that experienced growers learn to recognize. One of the clearest indicators is the gradual yellowing of the lower leaves. This is completely normal and reflects the plant shifting energy away from foliage and into bulb maturation. However, timing is important here. If yellowing starts too early, it can indicate stress from inconsistent watering, poor soil conditions, or nutrient imbalance earlier in the season. But when it happens in the final growth stage, it usually signals that the plant is entering its natural finishing phase. During this period, the most important task is restraint. Many gardeners make the mistake of continuing heavy watering or feeding, thinking it will boost size at the last moment. In reality, garlic bulbs respond better to stable conditions and a gradual transition toward drier soil as they approach maturity. Excess moisture late in the season can also increase the risk of rot in storage. Temperature also plays a quiet but important role. Warm, stable conditions toward the end of the season help the plant complete bulb formation efficiently. Sudden stress, such as heat waves combined with dry soil, can interrupt that final sizing process. At this stage, patience becomes just as important as technique. But what happens in the final weeks before harvest is what ultimately determines whether your garlic stores well and maintains its size long after it leaves the ground. In the final weeks before harvest, garlic is completing one of its most important processes, curing its outer protective layers while finishing internal bulb development. This is where many gardeners unintentionally reduce both size perception and storage quality by harvesting either too early or too late. If garlic is pulled too early, the cloves may still be underdeveloped, and the outer wrappers are often thin and fragile. This not only makes bulbs appear smaller, but also reduces how well they store over time. On the other hand, waiting too long can cause the outer skins to split in the soil, which exposes the bulb to moisture and disease pressure. A reliable indicator used by experienced growers is leaf decline, when about 1/3 to 1/2 of the leaves have turned yellow or brown. The plant is usually signaling that bulb development is complete. At this point, the remaining green leaves are still supporting the final maturation process underground. Soil conditions also matter during this window. Keeping the soil slightly on the drier side helps the bulbs prepare for curing. Wet soil close to harvest is one of the most common reasons garlic fails to store well, even when the bulbs look large at first glance. Once harvested, garlic should never be rushed into storage without proper drying. That curing process is what locks in quality and helps the bulbs maintain their firmness and flavor for months. Now, when all these steps come together, from planting depth to spacing, moisture control, scape removal, and harvest timing, you start to see a very consistent pattern in results that surprises many home gardeners. When everything is done correctly, the difference in garlic size is not subtle. Gardeners often notice thicker bulbs, more tightly formed cloves, and a more uniform harvest across the entire bed. Instead of a mix of small and medium bulbs, you typically see a much more consistent size range, which is a strong sign that the plants experience stable growth conditions throughout the season. What matters most is that this improvement does not come from expensive products or complicated treatments. It comes from aligning with how garlic naturally grows. Loose soil allows roots to expand without resistance. Proper spacing reduces competition. Consistent moisture prevents stress. And correct timing at the end of the season allows the plant to fully complete its bulb development cycle. Another benefit that often gets overlooked is storage life. Properly grown and cured garlic can last significantly longer in cool, dry conditions. This is especially valuable for home gardeners who want to rely on their own harvest through the winter months without frequent replanting or buying garlic from stores. If there is one takeaway from all of this, it is that garlic rewards patience and consistency more than any quick fix. Small adjustments made at planting time continue to influence the plant all the way to harvest day. And once you understand how each step connects, growing larger garlic bulbs becomes less about guessing and more about following a reliable, repeatable process season after season. That's the real difference between average harvests and consistently strong ones.